I want to leave with a message not only for the students of Roosevelt, but for the staff and community. Standing in front of this crowd means more to me than anything, but it could be because I have heard the word no so many times throughout my high school experience. No, you cannot be a cheerleader because you're not on track to graduate. No, you cannot run for most princess because you are a super senior. I have heard the word no so many times that eventually I wanted to show myself that I can do it and not take no for an answer. If it wasn't for my Nana who taught me to never believe in the word no, then I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Before, I would be quick to give up if I did not pass. But now I have changed my mindset to keep a positive attitude, hope, faith, and get up and try again until I succeed. There are some memories in high school I will never forget. The call of hearing my Nana's gone, packing up and moving away, taking on adult responsibilities. Instead of using those issues as the reason why I did not graduate on time, I finally turned them around to help me to get to where I am today and to make a better future. As I share my loss and challenges, I would also like to acknowledge those who have experienced similar loss in your lives. It has taken a lot of strength for us to get here. It was already my junior year before I realized I missed most of my freshman and sophomore year. And from the looks of it, if I didn't do something soon, I wasn't going to graduate. I had been so busy running errands and taking care of adult responsibilities that the word graduation never came out of my mouth. I had missed so many days that everyone assumed that I was the type of girl who never cared about my education, which stuck with me through my whole 5 years of high school. But this is not true. I didn't want to miss school, but at the time I was responsible for helping my family. Eventually I got sick and tired of the life that I was living, that late one night I left the place that I once called home and never looked back. When I left, I moved to Las Vegas to live with my aunt, to have a fresh start, but that did not turn out the way I thought. Since I had missed so many credits, public school was not an option for me, so I had to teach myself. Boy, was that tough. I will never forget the feeling of staying up past 1 in the morning, sometimes studying and reading, or the feeling of retaking tests because I did not pass the first time. It almost felt as if it was college for high schoolers. After spending 7 months in Vegas, I moved back to Portland thinking I was going to graduate with the class of 2012. But instead, I found out that I had to do an extra year. At first, I was upset. In fact, I was very upset. Shared many tears and blamed my past. But as the year went on, I saw how doing an extra year benefited me to get my life together and get opportunities, such as going on the HBCU tour to Georgia and Alabama and receiving the Future Connect Scholarship. Doing an extra year was not always easy. I did night school almost every day of the week. I would even wake up at 7 a.m. just to go to Saturday school and receive the full credit in Spanish by doing both semesters of summer school. All of my hard work and dedication led me to get the highest GPA I ever had in my high school experience, a 3.5 GPA. Unfortunately, my previous years dragged my average down to a 2.5. I went from being a straight F student to a straight A and B student. In January of 2013, I was supposed to be done with high school, but I decided to take extra classes. Now I feel very accomplished because not only have I met the requirements, but I have exceeded them. So for those who are not graduating with us today, the way I look at it is, it doesn't matter where you do it, how you do it, or how long it takes you. As long as you get your high school diploma, that's all that matters. I built many relationships with the teachers and staff. Sometimes I would hear the students say, "These teachers don't care about me." Students, if you ever hear that, I guarantee you it's not true. Take advantage of the teachers and staff here. Gain all the help that you can because the teachers are here to help prepare you for the next step in life, college. Always know your resources and have a can-do attitude. It's very important because you never know when you might be speaking to that somebody who can help you. And if you tell yourself that you can't do something, I'm sure you will succeed. Don't ever tell yourself otherwise. You could be setting yourself up for failure. Even if you have to lie to yourself, or as I like to say, que puedes hacer, which means I can do it, then do it, because if you don't, then you will. So there you have it. The story of a young black girl who stepped out of her shell and was forced to be held back, but never let that stop her and is standing in front of you today. When I leave this stage, I will use my past to help further my education and become a therapist to help those who are struggling just like I did. This is me. My name is Sunteaohna here. I am 19 years old. I am a Rough Rider. Formo parte bilingüe de español. I stand for the young adults in this community. I'm not going to be somebody because I am somebody. I strive for what I believe in and don't let anything stand in the way of it. This is not the ending, people. This is only the beginning of success. Once a writer, always a writer. Gracias a todos por escuchar mi voice. Thank you, Roosevelt, and everybody who has helped me through my high school years. Because without you, I wouldn't be on the stage today. Lo puedes hacer. You can do it. And remember, it's always a great day to be a what?